All right, I'm gonna briefly discuss this issue because one of my friends sent me this and they know that I'm into the satanic, demonic stuff. So it's about this man. His name is D1 Music on Instagram. He basically discusses how the devil can bless you too. And one of the people who follow me, they wanted to know my perspective on this. So let's get into this. But before we get into it, cue my intro.
Oh, Mr. Tyrone. I just gotta get freaky for you because you love the hoes.
I don't care if they don't like me. I came here to stunt. Yeah. I don't care if they don't
Like this, just because people get blessed with money, though, we think them blessings come from God. The devil could bless you too.
He can.
The devil could bless you too. So when people get blessed and they like, man, I want to thank God, man, stop throwing that on God, man. God ain't blessing you for that ignorance, for that foolishness that you perpetuate.
Right.
That's the devil blessing you.
Put the church music on.
You feel me? Oh yeah, you are a minister, huh?
Yeah, but you talking too real right now.
Man, I be in my bag, but I be in my Bible too.
Yeah, because when you say the devil will bless you too, I think you cross into some territory that a lot of people ain't even prepared to walk in yet. Because the devil will bless you too. He'll expedite a blessing. That means he'll speed it up and get it to you. Because he already know you ain't ready for it. And I already know that when you do get this little money, that's the easy part.
Is it a blessing if you gotta pay it back?
Yes. It's a blessing. Because you ain't have it.
Yeah, you ain't
You gotta
having
pay it back.
It don't matter.
He gonna take something, he gonna want something.
your soul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pay it back.
Oh, he ain't tripping about that little money.
Before I get into this, shout out to 85 South Show. Love their content, and they be doing a lot of stuff down in Atlanta. Now, if y'all know my platform and you know the basis of what I talk about, and I'm gonna say this respectfully, I do not believe in the Bible. I don't believe in there being a God or a devil. All of these things to me are mythological. So when it comes to the basis of God blesses you and the devil can bless you, and God can curse you and the devil can curse you, God can punish you and the devil can manipulate you and deceive you, all of these things are nonsense to me. But let's deal with this in a way that you can understand it, right? Because God and the devil is within us, there are certain things that we tap into within ourselves, things that we act upon concerning motives and desires that allow us to get ourselves in certain situations that we may not want to be into. Now, when it comes to getting the bag and getting the money, the God within us, we might activate into that archetype. We might activate into that mode and tapping into our higher self to where we can be consistent and be disciplined into a certain strategy and blueprint to where we get to where we want to go and be and live a life that we want to live. Sometimes we might want to play the game. Sometimes we might want to be a little devious. So we might tap into our devilish desires. We might tap into our dark side. We might play the game. We might manipulate. We might trick. Get into some trickery and stuff like that. If we can play the game and play it well and get to the money faster and live our best life, by all means, because who's to say that you can't do that? What we deal with us as black people, and I've even heard this from Bobby Hemmett, is that we deal with things from a moral perspective. Moralism and all this type of stuff. You can't do this and you could do that, or you foul for saying that, and you foul for doing this.
Good things happen to bad people all the time, and bad things happen to good people all the time. Moralism has nothing to do with spirituality. If this is an illusion and it doesn't exist, what the does anybody give a damn about your behavior? That's what the white man knows. That's why the white man does what the fuck he gonna do, and you the stupid that ain't right. You just don't know the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe is survival of the fittest. You don't think so? Look at goddamn nature. Oh, I'm one with nature. Oh, I'm a black person, I'm one with nature. You ever seen the animal kingdom? The bigger bug bites off the head of the smaller bug. Here goes my doggone antelope or whatever with a damn lion damn paw in the side of his gut. You see, oh, I'm one with nature. Well, goddamn, you one with goddamn nature. Nature is survival of the fittest. Natural selection. I'm one with nature. Well, goddamn it, wait till that goddamn hurricane come. Talk that dumb and you can be the best grandmama sitting on the porch with your Bible. That hurricane will split your ass in two. This shit ain't got nothing to do with no moralism. We got this old Afrocentric bull. It's a bunch of nothing but some goddamn redone Christianity.
If you can tap into your inner demon, You can tap into the beast. You can tap into your shadows, like in Death Note. You can tap into these dark forces to get to what you need to get, the easy way or the quickest way. And you can still live your best life. You can live how you want to live. By all means, do so. It's the light side. It's the spooked out Negroes that tell you, don't go into the dark. That's the devil. It's kind of like in Star Wars. The reason why Star Wars can be so generic is the Jedi is always talking about that could lead to the dark side. Don't do that. Don't do this. It leads to the dark side of the Force. It's cringy. And it's lame.
The fear of loss is a path to the dark side.
See, it's always the spooked out Negroes that's talking about what you can and can't do. You can't do this. You got to do that. You got to keep God first in your life. All this type of stuff, right? And, you know, when something terrible and bad happens on the news, something terrible and bad happens on the media, we're the first ones to say this was evil. This was devious. This was malicious. Them goddamn devils over there. What they're doing is wrong. But all of this could be perspective. Yeah, whatever happened with police brutality, that's terrible. Yeah, colonialism is terrible. Things that are happening in our society, certain concepts and ideologies that are pushed, terrible. The way that some of our people are treated is terrible. But can we really say it's objective? Hear me out. When it comes to moralism, see, from our perspective, it's bad. But if this is survival of the fittest, is what they're doing really bad? It might be bad to you, but it's good for them. They might be creating your hell, but they're living heaven on earth. A white man's heaven is a black man's hell. And a black man's heaven is a white man's hell. I saw that in a movie once. So when you're dealing with good and evil, evil in a sense can be good, and good can be seen as evil. What is chaos for the fly is harmony for the spider. If you look in nature and you see a lion chasing after a zebra and rip the zebra on the side and all his intestines come out, we could say, oh, that was bad. I've seen animals yank the baby out of a deer, a pregnant deer. I've seen animals yank the baby while it was still in the womb, yank it out, eating the mother and the baby in the womb. We could say that's terrible, that's bad, that's terrible. Why would they do such a thing? Why would these animals just so beast-like and animalistic? But it's a part of nature, right? We're supposed to tap back into nature. This is what's seen in nature. This is not unnatural. If you really look at nature, I want you to really look at some of these dark, graphic videos of lions, eating whatever the case may be, or a pack of hyenas, eating a lion, all this type of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that happens within nature. We can say, oh, this was bad, this was evil, oh, that's sad. But it's all subjective. The same thing can be applied to society. There's always going to be another civilization after another. There's always going to be somebody conquering over another. There's always going to be a hierarchy. There's always going to be a food chain. But y'all let me know how you feel about this personally in the comment section below. Let's have a discussion about this respectfully concerning the whole matters at hand. And before you go, share the video with people that you know all across the spectrum. Friends, family, all of them, right? But before you go, check out these other videos.
Long as I got good, black women in the squad, I got